What?
It's about to get dangerous.
That's all I do in the club, just headbutt. It's just a go-to, solid. No one's gonna make fun of you if you're like just nodding the head, you know, just.
It's about to get dangerous.
But once you start going like this, and you know, that's when you've had too much to drink. This is on Molly, but this, it's a couple beers, a couple puffs on a joint. Athlete's dad. You gotta be kidding me. This song never gets old. That's Heat Club with Dangerous. I think they thought I was a bigger act than I really am. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you never check out the podcast because you might be like, yeah, I don't want to be associated with that nutso. I am wearing flannel pants. They're called PJs. I'm a PJ guy. I don't want to lean back. I can see myself. And yeah, oh my God. What are you, Santa Claus's son? Look at you. You've grown. Are you part goat? You look like you're related to a cow. Hey, guy, how many chins do you have? Because I think the Chin family's missing a couple of family members there. Wow, look at the tits on you. What are you, some lady that works at Denny's late night because her husband left her and her kids went with daddy because he's got a cool stepmom and a ranch? Speaking of ranch, is it in your blood 90%? Oh, and we're back. Yes, we're fit when we're up. You know, you got to remember that too. When you're in public, you're like, I cannot look at this. This is like, did you kill James Bond? No, go get him, please. Where's my cat? You know? Oh man, it's great to be fat. Cheers. Mm. Oh my God. Perfect. Am I hearing a little? Felt like I was hearing a little. You hear that? Or is it just my? Yeah, your voice is loud. That's what you hear, guy. Oh boy. Yeah, you know what's funny is before this I was like, you know, hanging out with Mary Jane, and I'm like, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be great, it's gonna be funny, you're gonna just go for a roll. And as soon as you turn on everything, you get the mic in front of your face, you're like, I suck. What am I talking about? Who am I? Why am I doing this? You know? Oh, but that other guy, I want that other guy to show up. Just confidence. I will expose you for being a pussy. I just want that confidence guy, and he's here. I think he just showed up. You want to come in here? Hang on. Let me get him real quick. Someone want someone more confident? Why do confident guys always wear their hat like it's like backwards, but it's like up? You see that? It's not like this. This is old. You're old wearing a backwards hat if you see a guy like this. But up? Oh my God, this guy's so confident. This guy films his girlfriend in the Walmart parking lot. Hey, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. Hey, what are you doing? You know, this guy, he shows up to his son's baseball practice, still wants to be cool, trying to meet some cool dads to hang out with and talk. But this guy, oh my God, he's young, lives with his parents still, drives a Nissan Sentra, tinted windows, smokes blunts because black guys do it. Oh, this guy's more me because I'm a dad. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. You try to be funny for the folks, and it just does not work out. You know? Hey, I heard your dad's a comedian. Let me check him out. Jesus Christ, who is this guy? Feeling fat. Usually I don't, even though I'm fat. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? You can be fat and disgusting, but not feel it. Like most of the time, I'm walking around like I'm Brad Pitt. Like I'm shocked every day that more chicks don't come up to me like, "Are you married? Like, what's your name? Like, who are you?" You know, like I'm blown away. But then you go to the gym and you wear too tight of a shirt and you go by the mirror and you're like, God damn. You're looking at other people and just guys are just, yeah! They're working out with their girlfriends. They both look like they should be on the cover of magazines, hanging out in Malibu, driving Ferraris, spitting on bald fat guys walking down the street. I mean, these guys, they shouldn't even be in a public gym. You know what I mean? These guys should have their own gym. I mean, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in a competition? You know, I'm just sweating. And just, oh man. But we're gonna get there. That's our goal. I want to be able to spit on fat people in a Ferrari. Oh boy, turning down the sound because I feel like I'm getting a little. Or that's maybe you shouldn't smoke so much, you dope. Oh, you guys can imagine my internal brain when I'm driving down the street. Yeah, this is. You're stupid. You're awesome. You're great. You're fantastic. Therapy. Need it. mm. hmm Whoever invented beer. Hang on, let's find out. Who invented beer?
The first solid proof of beer production comes from the period of the Sumerians around 4000 BC.
The Samaritans? The Samaritans. You guys are hard. Thank you. Just 4000 BC? People were getting drunk before Christ? I thought he brought the alcohol to the party. God, what? Jesus, what, wine? What is? I thought we were drinking water. Now it's wine. Now have a good time. You look depressed. You just got spit on by a good-looking guy riding by in a carriage, which is like standing fit girlfriend that you just jerk off to. Oh my God. Thank you, Samaritans. I don't even know if those were good people. They probably weren't. No one was good before Christ. Even after Christ, people weren't good. Hitler, a million. And somehow we became civilized. People say it was books. Others say it was the church. I say it was marijuana. You know, I feel like marijuana made people better. They're like, give me what the Indians are smoking. Let me try that. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All right. Well, maybe we shouldn't have killed and raped and pillaged and took their land. Yeah, well, can't do anything about it now. All right, build a Walmart right here and some trailer parks right here. Oh, I just got a text message. Hang on. Oh, God. I hate when comedians text you and they say, hey, killed it. I'm like, you asshole. I want people to fail around me. I want to do good. Oh man, the Samaritans, were they good people? I mean, they produced beer. That changed life. I think the aliens were watching us like, these Samaritans, they're really changing, they're building, they're really doing great, and he's turning the other alien, he's like, humans are gonna do great and do wonderful things. And then, hang on, zing, zing, zing. I don't know an alien name. Look at what this chubby, bald guy who couldn't get laid. Look what he invented. Beer. What? This is going to set them back a while. It's going to make a lot of messed up people. It's going to break a lot of homes. But there's going to be a lot of good times. So I don't know if I should thank the Sumerians or whatever. I can't read, guy. I'm fucking baby of the family. Hey, do my homework. Read for me. Hey. God, it's great when someone can read for you. I wish I still had that. When I was a kid, hey, Mom, can you read this? Oh, yeah, I love you so much. Too much, you know, a parent can love you too much. And I made her read even through high school. Hey, can you read this novel for me? And I just got to the point, hey, I got to go out with my friends. Read that novel for me and tell me what happens. My mom was like the first, oh, shit, what's that website where you can... And the Cliff Notes. My mom was the first Cliff Note. I would seriously do that, and she would tell me, "Okay, this would happen in chapter one." This I'm like going fast on the notebook. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast with the friends. You know. Now, will my son be doing that? Absolutely not. You know, you got to learn because he's going to wake up and he's going to realize, hey, I can't do anything in life. I didn't realize that as a kid. If you let people do your work for you, you're not going to do great in life. I remember they dropped this on me in high school. I don't know if they dropped this on you in high school. I think they started this in the mid 2000s. You had to take a test to graduate high school. If you don't pass the state test, you can't graduate. And they just dropped out on us. Like, cool, you can't do that the year after me, you know? And I just remember freaking out. I can't do this. It's like math, English, science. I'm like, well, you're speaking Greek to me. I don't even know what those are. And I remember copying. He happened to be Asian. Am I gonna copy the dirty white kid with boogers coming out of his mouth and his wearing his mechanic dad's old beat up Minnesota Viking jersey? Like I'm Asian kid with the shirt tucked in, everything's pressed. He's got the calculator, he's got the glasses, he got the pencil behind the ear. If someone has a pencil behind their ear, cheat off of that motherfucker. I don't know why I just went on Def Jam comedy right there, but that's a person that's cheating off of. Now, should my son and kids nowadays cheat? Absolutely not. I don't know how many of his friends watch this podcast. His friends found me on YouTube because apparently some parents don't care about restrictions. They're fucking 10. Restrict the phone. Jeez, When I live in a trailer park, I thought I lived in the suburbs. And so they're leaving fire emojis under, crazy videos I have, like talking about old ladies, JJs, and, Tyler Perry's bum hole. And you can't have 10-year-olds doing that. I'm sorry. So I blocked them. I don't want them telling my kid and then, well, maybe you shouldn't be making that comment. No, maybe there should be restrictions and they could see it in a couple years. Give them a couple years. I mean, that's our whole argument is, let the kids be kids for a little bit. And it's very hard to do nowadays because of the technology. It's impossible. There's no time to be a kid anymore because it's just in your face. This is how you drive. This is how you do this and that, and it's crazy. So, and you notice the music's not as great as back in the day. You know why? Technology. Oh yeah, cool. We got cooler instruments because we've invented stuff. But then you got the phone, the iPad. You got all these distractions that take away from creativity. And then you get the worst rap you've ever heard. I can't understand you. You're mumbling. What are you? And it's majority of even rock. Has there been any rock artists like Led Zeppelin or The Doors or anything from the 70s, 60s? No, there hasn't been. They've tried. Oh, he kind of sounds like him. Really? Because the music does it. Shut up, And it's these freaking things. And I catch myself staring at it. Let's spend family quality time. I'm looking at, the wife's looking at, the kid's got the iPad. I'm like, we're robots. This is horrible. The Samaritans, they fucked it up with the beer. No, but whoever invented this stuff, they're awesome. Because I was just looking at it for a second. I forgot I was doing the podcast. This is amazing, right? I guess it's what's worse, holding the phone, or I saw something bad. If you leave the phone by your head, you're gonna die. Yeah, I worry about having it in my pocket. But is it better than the laptops? Remember that? Because before these kind of phones, you had the little flip phone or the little BlackBerry or whatever for phone calls and texts, and then you had the laptop. Everyone had a laptop on their lap when you went over to their house. That couldn't be good. A lot of my friends had the laptop on their lap. I have one friend that has a kid. The rest of them, eh, you know, I, I don't know. Maybe they're shooting blanks, what they're shooting computer parts. That'd be nuts. I don't get it when I see people wearing sweats. You ever see that? You ever see fit people wearing track jackets, track pants? That makes no sense to me. You're fit. Everything's comfortable. You really need that much comfort? Save it for the fat people. That's why I never got sports attire. And now I guess they kind of, understand that, and they're making leggings and stuff, and fit people are wearing those. But I still see them wearing the baggy sweats and the track suits, and it's just like, guy, go put on a pair of pants that's made out of wood. Like sports people, why you gotta work? Why you gotta? I don't get it. Comfort, really? You just ran uphill for 40 miles and while holding a boulder over your head. You really need to wear baggy clothes. So I like baggy clothes. That's all I wear is. And now I think people are just getting so fat. Now they're making pants that look like jeans, but it's got the elastic band, and I get ads for those. They know me. My Instagram knows me. They got the elastic band. They look like jeans, but they're not. How fat are you? Where you can't even wear jeans, you gotta wear fake jeans. That's when you know you need to go to the gym. Is it a bomb if you're having a good time? I did 2 shows last weekend, and whoa, almost quit comedy. Almost went good night forever. It was bad. And I don't know. I listened back, but it was hard. I had to just delete it. I'm like, this is horrible. What is wrong with me? What? And you think back, what did I do wrong? I mean, maybe not 10 beers before the set was good. I don't know. But thank you, Samaritans. But it was brutal. It's gonna haunt me. Those two, they're gonna haunt me. While I'm up there, though, I'm having a blast. Hey, yeah. Ooh. It's kind of like this podcast. There's quietness, but I'm having fun. Who knows if people laugh or not? I gotta force feed you this. Hey, click on this link. Do the subscribe, please. I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah, it was brutal. And the sets after, though, I will say this: the shows I've done since have been decent. The last one I did was good. It felt like I had to like build up to it, and I guess that's why you do more sets and really go for it. It's hard to do open mics though sometimes because it's like comedians watching you, and they don't care. They're just trying to be polite and get the fuck out of there. Or it's like bar people that are just they're trying to get laid, and you're doing jokes about your mom and Muslims, and it's just I don't see how productive it is, but then you do some and it's great. So who knows, right? Who knows? You just gotta keep going. But yeah, I guess, the moral of the story is sometimes you're gonna bomb and not realize it, and you need to watch the video. Pound some Jack Daniels, hang out with Mary Jane, and watch the video because it might make it better. Problem with getting high all the time is you think you're funnier than you are. Woo wee. That's probably been a lot of these podcasts. That's some truth. That might have been the problem the other night. Women, I love when you tell women. I love when you tell them to sit. When you, oh yeah. So women love to hear that. As a man, you sat down and peed in the urinal. Or not the urinal, but the toilet. It's like maybe because it's like we know women can't do that, and maybe that's why women like, oh yeah, sitting down and pee, that's good for you. No, it's not. It doesn't matter. That is kind of embarrassing though when you go in a public bathroom, there's guys in there, and you go sit down for a second, pee, and then get up. I could just hear their inner thoughts in their head, like, why that guy? But sometimes you sit down, you think you gotta go, and you can't, and you're like, am I that old? So I don't know. Who cares? Snoop Dogg just announced that he quit smoking weed. Finally, you're old, dude. You're gonna die. When they tell you got black lung, not because of your skin color, because of the smoking. We'll see how long this lasts, though. He relies on being cool with it. I do too, Snoop. And here's the other thing too. Why don't you eat it? It's healthier. Maybe he's bored with it. Maybe you just do it for so long. He's been doing it for 75 years. Maybe it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna switch to fentanyl. That's what he announced. I'm quitting weed and switching to fentanyl. He's annoyed he's quitting because he wants to go to space and he can't because he has no lungs. My son handed me some food. I go, are your hands clean? He goes, clean as a feather. I'm like, feathers are dirty. It's probably one of the dirtiest things you could do. Actually, when you touch a feather, you should wash your hands. You can poop. I tried to get food out of my teeth with my tongue for a while. You ever do that? And you just can't. It's almost like a game that sometimes eats up time when you're in traffic. I'm hanging out with a buddy doing it. I can't get fucking these cashews out of my... I just can't. My buddy goes, hey, what are you holding on me? Give me a line. I said, what? He goes, yeah, your jaw's going back and forth like you're fucking Ricky Ricardo in the 70s, Cuba. Retired. I'm like, all right, come over here. Surprise, I don't have anything. That's not a fun surprise to a coke addict. Don't do that. Bing, pow! Ow. Hey guys, that's been the podcast, short and sweet. We're going to bring a guest soon, I promise. Come see me live and get my dates all at my Instagram _AlexWoodyComedy. I got some shows coming up at Cobb's Comedy Club, and then I'm co-headlining in January at Tommy T's Comedy Club in Pleasanton. Come see me. Once again, check out my Instagram _AlexWoodyComedy. Yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Silvertongue Audio. Go to silvertongueaudio.org and you'll see my podcast there. Free to download all the episodes right there. And then you're going to see Dazed and Disturbed, which is a fun podcast where the host hangs out with Mary Jane. And then he shines a little lightness on dark subjects. It's a fun, entertaining, wacky podcast. And then check out the NPC podcast, the non-player character podcast. It's a video game podcast. It's one of my favorite. They're in the industry. They joke around. You might learn something. It's something fun to listen to while you're playing video games. It's the NPC podcast at silvertongueaudio.org. Can't beat free. Go there, guy. Love ya.
It's about to get dangerous. It's about to get dangerous. It's about to get dangerous. Somebody might die tonight. We're living the party It's about to get dangerous. It's gonna get wild tonight. Pop a bottle of champagne with us. It's gonna get heated tonight. It's about to get dangerous. It's gonna get wild tonight. Pop a bottle of champagne with us. But you better keep your cool. Somebody might die tonight.